Okay, the mic's working. Now let's try to get the sound of the computer to work. And I know exactly what we could test it with. I know exactly what audio we can test this with.
Chicken nugget, biscuit nugget, and a biscuit nugget, biscuit nugget, and a biscuit nugget, biscuit nugget.
Okay, it works. I've got to get some video running here. So let's do that, I guess. I just realized that I'm pretty sure we can't actually do. I just realized that I'm pretty sure we can't. That this doesn't actually work, but let's just hope that it does. Oh, it actually works. Surprisingly, it used to not work, but it does now. So that's pretty cool. Now we have Minecraft covering your entire screen. It will look a little bit blurry because my laptop has a low resolution display, and this is in windowed mode because full screen mode doesn't work for whatever reason. I don't know. It might actually work now because apparently they've done some graphics engine updates to Minecraft during like the whole 1.13 phase of the game. Anyway, we're going to go to this particular world down here. So I've had this project for a bit. It's a fairly decent, okay project. One watching it, I don't know if it's me or if it's somebody's watching this. Please say something in the chat. I will be looking at the chat. I actually have it on the right side of my screen now, so I can easily see it. So you might be wondering why I have this map in my offhand slot that I can't get rid of. Well, I actually have a good reason for it, so that I can view this entire area. I'll just, please excuse me while I erase all of this stuff. I don't actually know. I'm just going to see how many chunks there are in the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So map is 8 by 8 chunks. So now we can just go all the way back over here, and oops, I forgot to enable cheats. You know, one thing that I do actually like better about Minecraft Bedrock Edition is that there's actually you can actually fill more blocks at once using /fill. That is one thing that I actually do like about Minecraft Bedrock Edition, more than Java Edition. So yeah, I don't actually hate it that much. But just the way that commands are on Bedrock Edition, they don't, like, they actually have, like, they have a monetary incentive. They actually have a monetary incentive to, like, they have, like, they could actually make money from making the commands on Bedrock Edition better. because then people would be able to do really cool stuff on the Minecraft store much more easily. But if they did update the commands, then they would break all the existing store content, and that's why that kind of limits Bedrock Edition in quite a few ways. So, you might also want to know why my name is Black. Well, it's because that makes my name extremely powerful because it can say the N-word. No, that's not why. The real reason my name is Black is because I am on the Black team. And you might want to know now, why am I on the Black team? Well, you can see we have lots of functions here. What do all of these functions mean? Well, let's see. We can get an apple here. We have an apple. It's just a normal apple. You can get a pineapple, which I actually haven't really given its own texture. Right now, it just looks like a piece of yellow stained glass. But actually, now that I think about it, I think that a wet sponge looks I would say that a sponge would look way more like a pineapple, but anyway, that's just a temporary texture, so it doesn't really matter that much. In fact, horn coral would probably definitely look very pineapple-y. The heck was that? Okay, anyway, we're going to let's check out some other items as well. So we have the white hole, which actually I don't know why I kept that. I don't know why that's still there. I thought I deleted it. Anyway, we're gonna get a pen. As you can see, now that I'm holding the pen, wherever I walk, it will color it, and it will color whatever I walk on in black. This does actually apply to lots of different kinds of blocks as well. So, like, for example, if we get some, I don't know, let's say terracotta, we can color that as well. And we can color lots of other things too, like beds. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Although that one is, I guess that one's just a little bit broken, because, that happens. That's pretty weird. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do about that. We can color banners, but I don't know what I'm going to do about, like, keeping banner designs. Maybe I shouldn't have it color banners. Maybe I should remove the ability to color banners, because that seems like it could actually break it. That seems like it could actually be very broken. But yeah, we can color lots of different types of things, including shulker boxes. But what about if you want to undye the shulker boxes? Well, you can actually, if I can manage to use this command, because I haven't made that yet, because I haven't really made any easy way to switch between colors yet. If we can just place some blocks here, now that we are on the clear team, then walking on, wait, that's not right. This is supposed to change it into a normal shulker box. Not a white shulker box. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fix that. You're not gonna, I don't think you would really be interested in watching me write any Minecraft command functions, so we're not gonna even worry about that right now. Right now, what we're doing is we're gonna go to the clear function, and we're gonna change the white shulker box to just shulker box. I'm gonna make sure that I did actually make it so that, yeah, okay. So, we can, let's just reload that, by the way. Also, I'm going to remove the ability to color beds and banners, because those are very broken. because it's probably not a very good idea to be able to color beds and banners, because that actually is very broken. I just didn't really see until I was just blind to it being broken until like just now. Wait, what? Oh right, I already did that one. So this might take a bit because I'm deleting it from because there's one function per color that exists in Minecraft, plus there's also clear. I think it's actually very good. I think it's actually very good that I made it so that. I think it's actually quite good that I set up the. Sorry. I think it's actually pretty good. I think it's actually a good thing that I made that I made it using teams, because actually since we're using teams, then I can set the color of each team to the respective color or an approximation of that color, so you can tell what color someone is using even if they aren't actually touching anything that they can color. I actually don't quite know if you can be on more than one team at once, or what actually happens to your name tag if you're on more than one team at once. There's also some weird ones as well that you can do, such as, for example, if you have white or clear or red, then that will also you'll also be coloring sandstone and sand as well as all the other normal things. That's loud. Shop it, computer. I'm trying to talk. Can't you see I'm doing an important video here? Stop yelling at me! Okay, anyway, we're gonna reload that so then we can make sure everything still works fine. Why is there nothing happening? Wait, what is going on? I think I broke it somehow. It's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? Okay, I'm kind of confused here. This is what? It was working before, and now it just isn't. I'm confused. What? I'm freaking confused here. It's what? What? This doesn't make any sense. Is there something wrong? Or what? Wait, so is there something wrong? So now, every tick, we should get a message that says Cakes of Truth. Because the cake is the facts and the logic. But I really am genuinely confused as to why the heck it's not doing anything. Oh wait, actually, I just realized that I didn't break it. I'm just being dumb. I'm just being the big dumb. So yeah, now that I fixed it, I can walk on these and it will turn into the undyed shulker box. And this also works for pretty much anything, glass, whatever. But what about all those other brushes? Well, I mean, you can probably already guess that the apple and the pineapple are obviously meant for creating a pineapple apple pen, which is actually exactly what I was going to do. I was also going to add a long pen that you could create using 2 pens. And I was also going to add a coconut and a gun, which can be used together to create a coconut gun. So yeah, that's going to be some interesting crafting recipes, I guess. But what is this paintball? Well, it doesn't quite work yet, but this is what the paintball item looks like. As you can see, it's just like a little ball with covered in rainbow colors. I was originally going to actually have a different sprite for each color, but then I realized that I could just do this, and it would get the message across. And it would easily get the message across. So I decided to just go with this instead. Well, actually, I was just going to use potion colors, but why do that when you can do this and just have a single sprite and take less memory? Okay, what? Why does this have no? Why does that have no name? I'm confused. I think I might have messed up somewhere. We have the paint program resource pack enabled because I haven't. I'm going to just make it so that that's the resources.zip in the final release, but for now. Okay, so paintball. This says pen, but this doesn't say paintball. Why is that? So we're going to go to the function right here, paintball. Item.paint.paintball. Item.paint.paintball. Okay, well, I'm confused. That's strange. Oh, okay, wait, actually, it's because I accidentally did the thing wrong. Basically, I did it wrong. Basically, I did thing wrong, so I'm gonna give myself a paintball. So yeah, now we have paintball and it shows up as paintball. But I also forgot to make it so that that's not in italics because it's actually just using the custom. It's actually just using the name property of the item thingy. You know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, I'm assuming that any of you who are experienced with who have experience with Minecraft commands knows what I'm talking about. You know, like the one that it goes like that. Anyway, we're going to yeah, it uses that, which is italic by default, so I forgot to make it not italic. Anyway. Sorry for wasting your time. We will now do something. I don't know what I was gonna do. Right, I was going to make it so that we can actually use the paintball. So since this is gonna take a bit, I think that this video would be much more entertaining if I actually let all of you guys see what the code that I'm writing in real time, or as close to that you can. Or as close as you can get to real time with a 20-second delay involved, because I mean it's a live stream. That's how live streams work. I mean that's how live TV works. That's how live TV works. And for some reason YouTube decided that it wanted to work like live TV. This is weird. It doesn't actually show up in my inventory, but I can do that. That's pretty weird, and freaky. I still don't have one of them because technical reasons. Lol. Okay. So now, I will go to OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. Maybe we'll do this. Okay, this is not going to look very good in terms of the GUI, but this won't be looking very good in terms of the GUI, but I want you to be able to see the code that I'm writing. Well, it's not really code, it's more like just Minecraft commands, but I mean, whatever. Minecraft commands are obviously the superior programming language. So, yeah. Lol. Okay. We're gonna go and add atom.exe. Oh, frick. It doesn't work. Oh, frick. Okay, well that's weird. It's showing the cursor, but it's not actually showing any of my code. Okay, well I guess we're not doing that then. Well, I guess we're not doing that then. It doesn't work. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to wait for me. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to sit there and wait for me. That's gonna suck, but it's important for something. I don't know. We're gonna go to what was. Sorry. We're gonna add an entity type tag. We're gonna add we're gonna add one entity type tag. It's gonna be called unteamable, and this is going to contain a list of all of the mobs in Minecraft, of all of the entities in Minecraft, such as items and potions, that cannot actually join teams. So we're gonna go ahead and add items and potions to get started. And then we're gonna reload, and we're gonna so it says no entity was found, but if I join the black team, / team join black, and then run the command after that, so that is what this unteamable tag is for. It's a tag that contains a list of every entity that can't join a team or does not get selected for when the game is selecting for entities that are on a team. So yeah, we've already tested for items, so now we're going to test it on potions. Potion boy. So we're going to get this. We're gonna teleport really high up in the we're gonna jump up super high up in the sky. Jump up, and you're or wait, something. Let's do the Odyssey. Okay. We're gonna go to this tall. That's weird. We're gonna go to the tall place with the tall. Hang on. Oh, okay. So they actually are spawning. They're just not. That's useful. Team join at black at E type equals potion. So obviously those potions aren't going to be surviving very long, so we're going to go very high up in the sky so that it takes a pretty long time for them to fall. So yeah, potions cannot join teams. Now we need to get the Battle Enchanting. I don't really remember what the entity is called, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty sure it's that one. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. So of course this one's gonna fail because we haven't joined onto the team yet. That's weird. So now we're going to test for that, and then we're going to test for this just to make sure. Yeah, and so the experience bottle entity cannot join teams. So we're going to add that to the unteamable tag. So now we're going to check some other entities such as arrows. Actually, hang on. I want to test if pigs can join teams. Slash summon pig. Okay, so yeah, so like actual mobs such as pigs can join teams. So basically everything that isn't basically everything from bats to armor stands, I'm pretty sure, that is like that basically things that have an AI can join teams. That's essentially how that works. So things like arrows, so things that are just like inanimate object, only things that are just like inanimate objects and things such as arrows and potions cannot join teams. That's basically how it works. So we basically just have to add everything that can't join a team to this tag. Wait, what? What? It's supposed to have an autocomplete list for these. That's pretty weird. Dang it. I have to... Okay. Minecraft, Java, Edition, Entity, IDs. Tab, so I can go back and have the chat still open. I said it should have the chat still open. Okay, there we go. Now I'm pretty sure that Area Effect Cloud cannot join teams. And we also need the XP orb also can't join teams. I think that's what the entity's called. I'm pretty sure you can spawn those, but wait, you can't. Wait, dang it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the save game IDs. I'm looking for like the command names for them. Java Edition data values. Oh, okay, so that was on the pre-flattening page apparently. Entities. 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 Okay, that's a pretty long time. Now we're going to go down until we get to all of the non-teamable ones that are not. We're going to get all the way down to the ones that aren't mobs. So now, so the leash knot, of course, can't join teams. I just thought of a good Minecraft suggestion. It's, you should be able to place leads on different blocks that are not fences, such as walls, iron bars, glass pane poles. By the way, in case you've been living under a rock since before 1.9, this is what a glass pane pole is. It's actually kind of cool. You can use them to make some interesting stuff, such as, for example, this lightsaber that can be made using glass pane poles. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that actually iron bars used to be able to, also were able to do that before, but I'm not completely sure. It would also be really cool if you could stick a lead on a tripwire hook. That would be very interesting for redstone. Because then, like, you have, like, like, whenever the mob pulls on the leash, then it causes the hook to cause the tripwire to trigger. Oh yeah, for some reason I didn't think of item frames. And we also need to add armor stand. I don't know about evoker fangs, but we're gonna go ahead and add those as well. and end crystals obviously cannot join teams because they are end crystals. I don't know, what if they can? I don't know. I haven't really tested it, and I guess we'll just have to test it later, because that's not really important. What's important right now is making Microsoft Paint and Minecraft. The whole point of this is that arrows and things can't join teams, so obviously. Then we have tridents. Tridents can't join team. Tridents cannot join the team. And spectral arrows cannot join teams. Snowballs cannot join teams. Ender Pearl cannot join a team because that's racist. Dragon Fireballs probably can't join teams. I don't see why they would be able to. Eye of Ender cannot join a team, I think. And, Right. The ID for this one is just Fireball. But Fireballs, Gas Fireballs cannot join teams. Fireworks cannot join teams. Llama Spit can't join a team. Obviously, we've already put potions on there because the whole point of this entire tag is just because potions. Potions are literally what made me make this entire tag. Shulker bullets cannot join teams. So basically, what I was meaning to say earlier is that, Shulker bullet is called Shulker bullet, it's called snowball, not Shulker bullets and snowballs. That would be incorrect. XD. That would be incorrect, XD. And then Trident. And finally, one last mob, Wither Skull. Wither Skull. Okay, so this is probably going to fail the first time. Because it's the first time we're loading it. Oh, it actually worked. It actually worked on our first time. So now if we throw out some items, it works. So that's pretty moist, and that's pretty epic. So now we're going to go to the functions and color. We're gonna make this so that it's called team color, and then we're going to change another, and then we're going to create another function called color. And then this one is going to Bryce, please stop. Run function paint colon team color. So this function will be testing. So this function will test if the entity is not in the unteamable tag, and if it isn't in the unteamable, and if it isn't unteamable, then it will run team color, and if it is and then it checks if it is unteamable, and if it is unteamable, it runs NBT color, which will be a new function that I will make called NBT color, of course, because that's what it actually is called. So Plot is playing. Plot's player play. Plot plays play. Sorry. Okay. Execute if entity at S. I don't know. We might want to have it test the type of the entity because the NBT color thing will only work if it works good. So, wait, what? Okay. Execute if entity at S NBT equals paint color black. He said black! Sorry. Snuggy tails! Snuggy tails! Sorry. Actually, I want to see what my computer specs actually are, because, for some reason, for whatever reason, there's not really any easy way to see your computer specs outside of Minecraft for me. For whatever reason, at least for me, there's not really any easy way to see my specs outside of Minecraft. So, we can see, we have, Intel RHD Graphics 520. I mean, yes, technically HD. It's a little more than 768 pixels tall, which is technically more than 720p, which makes it technically qualified to be HD, but it's not really HD. It's not really HD by, like, current HD-ness. Okay, this is not correct. That is not correct. The actual resolution of my screen is actually 1366 by 768. And I don't really know what Intel RHD Graphics 520 is, but obviously it can run Minecraft, which is good enough for me. And as you can see, I have the Intel i3. It's pretty, yeah, it's not really that powerful, but it's good enough to live stream Minecraft with. So I think I'm pretty happy with it. Anyway, we're gonna do this now. Run function, sorry. Color / black. So anyway, we haven't actually tested for it to sorry. Slash function paint brushes / paintball. So I'm gonna drop the paintball on the ground now, and then I'm gonna data get entity at e type equals item limit equals 1. So there you go. Now we have the information on this thing. So yeah, then we can find a custom potion color, custom model data display. Actually, I just remembered that I don't know that I couldn't really figure out how I was gonna do it. So for now, we're not gonna make the paintball. And for some reason, it's still italic because for some reason I am the big dumb, and I made it say italic true instead of false because I am the big dumb. Now we're gonna also. I will now be moving all of the functions that give you the brushes into a new namespace called brushes. So we're just gonna move all of these files in there, and then we're gonna move this up to that folder. Wait, that's not how Windows file systems work. You can't have a folder with the folder with the same name in it. It's almost as if you should be able to do that or something. Functions. Functino. This should say functions. There we go. Reload. So now we should be able to see that we can now just do this, and it's shorter names. We have shorter file names, which is better for like game stuff. It's better for in-game stuff because it's better. It's better for players who want to run commands in the chat. But it appears that we have messed up somehow on the pen, and I can't color anything. Why? Execute unless entity at s type equals hashtag paint colon unteamable run function paint. Why? I can't even hear you. What do you want? Bryce is big dumb. I think the Nintendo Switch needs a web browser of some kind. Ah, my freaking hand. I don't care how slow the Switch web browser is. I just want a Switch web browser. I just want a Nintendo Switch web browser. Execute if entity at s. So, see if this works. Wait. / team list clear. / team join red. Wait, no, it was set. I had it set up right. I had it set up right. I'm confused now. What? I'm confused now. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now we're going to delete the new color function and we're going to change it back to how it was before because it's being routed and not working, and I need to test it to see if it works if I change it back. / reload. Hopefully we should start coloring the ground red. At 154 advancements, I don't know what that is for. Look, it's Microsoft Studios. Okay, so it looks like we're coloring the ground a little bit too early. So now we're going to get to the pen. We're going to get to the tick function for the pen. And we're going to change it. We're going to make the pen so that it will, instead of running, instead of running the function, to color the block below you, one full block below you, it will run it like it will run it 1/8 of a block below you. So then it will be more. So then whenever you jump, you will instantly stop painting the ground, and it'll work good, and it will work better now. And now it just seems it's more responsive and stuff. It's like it doesn't really paint the ground before you hit it anymore. In fact, let's make it so that it paints the ground almost immediately. Let's make it so that it paints the ground almost immediately. So we're gonna make it I don't even know how to convert this into a fraction mentally right now because of how dumb I am. Anyway, I'm gonna reload. Now you can only be coloring when we are completely on the ground. Okay, we might need coal here. Might need a little hole here to put the camera in. So the camera needs to go into a little hole so that we can see the ground beneath me and me at the same time. Maybe we should just do this. Ain't that so satisfying to see it exactly? In fact, you know what would make it even better? Oops, I accidentally went to the resource back screen. Okay, I'm going to set my fog back to 60, how it normally is. Now it only colors the block below you if you are on the ground. And also, I just remembered, actually, that we need to test some things about carpet and other partial blocks. We're going to get some sandstone slabs, actually, to demonstrate how this actually does color sandstone. We're going to walk on each of these. We're going to be careful not to walk on the actual floor. As you can see, we have colored the blocks below us despite not stepping on them, which is why we need to combine that other thing with the on-ground thing in order to create a very satisfying experience. So, sorry, XD. So now we're going to make it, let's say 1/32 of a block, because 1/16 of a block is the exact height of a piece of carpet in Minecraft. So, what the heck? It didn't do what it was supposed to. We're gonna put sandstone slab in it. So it does work for... this does work for slabs, but not for carpet. You need to make it an even smaller portion of a block. Put some concrete around a hole that we're going to have in the middle. We're going to make a hole, and it's going to be a 3x3 block hole, I guess. 3x3x3. So then it'll be very nice. We're going to put some carpet and slabs around the perimeter of the hole. We're going to alternate between carpets and slabs every 2 blocks. There we go. Now the pen is perfected. Now the pen has been perfected. And just in case you wanted to know, which obviously you did, everyone who was potentially watching this video has obviously clicked away by now, but it does do this. Okay, what? Dang it, it doesn't quite work the way that I would expect it to. Okay, it doesn't seem to work quite the way that I expected it. Doesn't quite seem to work the way I expect it to, but I mean this is still what Minecraft kind of is, just that's how it is. But you know, actually, maybe I should start making Minecraft Web Edition, because I'm gonna do that because